Hey everyone, so right now we are making our sweet and savory deviled eggs. So this is a combination that I found, I think it was last year around Christmas time in one of the books, and it was deviled eggs with maraschino cherries and jalapenos. So we were like, what? And we had to try it, and it is the best. Like the sweet and then the savory taste is just amazing. So it's something that you definitely want to try. I will post the recipe in the comments, and I have posted it in my total menu post, but you'll be able to see it in this post after we go live. I will go on and I will be sure to post the recipe for you so you can see it. So we're gonna need 3 tablespoons of finely chopped, which we didn't do, of the maraschino cherries to go into. That's gonna offset the hot. In here we have the chopped jalapenos, so we wanna offset that with the sweet. So we're gonna put some chopped maraschino cherries in there as well. And you're also adding in sweet relish, celery, Dijon mustard, salt, pepper, smoked paprika, ground chipotle pepper, black sesame seeds, and then you top the eggs with half maraschino cherries. So I want to do, let's see, I'm going to do, you got to take all the little tops off. So I'm going to chop up 3 tablespoons. And I'm going to use the food chopper, which we were just using that earlier. So that's 1. So about 4. So this is a super fun deviled egg recipe. Our family is really big about it. Deviled eggs are a big hit in our house. So this was something that definitely everybody was like, what? It's cool, it's good, you have to try it. Don't knock it before you try it, right? My fingers are gonna be covered in cherry juice. All right, so now I'm gonna use the food chopper. And the more you press down, the finer that your food will get. And then you can open it up and you can always see what the results are. So those look good. Get as much out of there as we can. All right, now we need, I've already got the celery in there. We need 3 tablespoons of our relish, or it says sweet pickles. So I just got some sweet relish. It's already chopped for me. I'm gonna do it easy when I can, right? So there's 3 tablespoons of the sweet pickle relish. The maraschino cherries are already in there. Dijon mustard. We need 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. And then we need 1 tablespoon of finely chopped jalapeno pepper, which we've already got in there. We've taken the seed out of it. We want 1/4 a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 a teaspoon of pepper. So I know this little one was a 1/4. Oh no, it's a 1/2. That wouldn't have been good. Oh, it must be in there.
Then again, it might have been good.
Right?
And you had this recipe 2 years ago.
Oh, it was 2 years ago we did
Yeah,
it?
this is our 3rd year doing it.
3rd year. I guess it must be good then. So there's my 1/4, my salt. And then we need a 1/4 of pepper. And now we need a 1/2 a teaspoon of smoked paprika. And what I did was I got out all my recipes and I went ahead and made sure I looked at every single one of them, and I put all of my spices out. So I made sure I had everything that I was going to need. And it said half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. And then 1/4 teaspoon of ground chipotle pepper. I couldn't find the black sesame seeds, so I got white ones. I guess it's the red and black, the offset of it is what is supposed to set it off. When you finish stuffing these, you put a cherry on top and then you sprinkle them with the black sesame seeds, so the white and the black kind of contradict themselves and it makes it look cool. So I'm looking for my 4th. Because I don't want to stick my other one in there because that won't be good. Oops. Here's my 4th. All right. And then the rest of those go on the top. So this is what we're going to mix together. Oh, you want to beat it together with that? Okay. Got my handy helper here with me. All right, so the other thing, I'm going to use the Easy Accent Decorator to stuff our eggs because it looks super, super cool because you can use it. There's different tips that come with it, 5 different tips. And you can pick what tip you like and it'll look really cool when you put them, fill up your wells. And of course I didn't get it out before I started the video because it's pampered, not perfect. It's over there in the cupboard. But sometimes it's so chunky that it's hard to get it to come through the piping of my tool when I press it to have them come out. So sometimes it's hard to do. I think I ran into that problem. I'm going to go look for it and see. Is it still kind of chunky?
Yeah.
We can mash it down. We can mash it down with the masher too. I want it to be smooth enough to go through. There.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. And then this also helps get all of that stuff stirred in together. So you've got your hot jalapenos mixed with your sweet relish. It's just such a crazy combo, but it's so good. We just had to try it. Like I said, we've been making it for, 2 years now. So they're super, super good and easy. We've even made it and it not be for a holiday. And I am grabbing mine. All right. So I have my Easy Accent Decorator and I store all my tips in here. And then here's the Easy Accent Decorator. So this thing is really cool. Like if you're a cake decorator, it's really, really fun to use. So you pick out the tip that you want and then you put it on this end. So I like to use a fairly large one, like I said, because some of the chunks in there, like you've got relish chunks, celery. So that one's probably a good one to use. You've got that one, a little bit smaller. Oh, that one might be better. I think that's one. And then that one, and then you have that one. So you can, if you're like a cake decorator, cookie decorator, this is definitely a toy that you're going to want to get your hands on. Easy Accent Decorator. They also have a decorating cake bag, and then you fill this. And I usually put my finger on the bottom of it because it'll start, like you can see it going down. And especially if it's frosting, it might even start coming out at the bottom. Then I just put this on. And it has the 2 arrows that line up so that you know that you're on the right end. And then you just start pushing. And it's going to compact it all down there, and now it's going to start to come out the bottom. So it makes filling your wells super fun. Oh. And you want to make sure you get them all, and then you can go back if there's any that you didn't fill quite as much as others, then you can go back and put some more in. But how easy is this? Because I know this is a time-consuming task. Everybody loves deviled eggs, but tell me, how time-consuming is it to fill these little egg holes, right? These wells. And I'm almost to the bottom. So now we need to fill it again. So you just easily take this off. You put more of your filling in, and then you're going to put this back in. And then you're going to start again. But look at how cute those are. They get that cool little shape. And then as they sit, they start to just, you know, go down a little bit. But they're super, super cool. Now we're going to top them with the cherries. And then, like I said, I have white sesame seeds. They're supposed to be black, but Pampered Not Perfect. This was all I could find. And, of course, I'm still using them. So you don't use very many of them. I did use it when we made, I made pepper steak last night or the night before. So I used it then. Used the white sesame seeds then to go on our pepper steak. And that I did in the multi-cooker. And it was super quick and fast because we were cooking. And it was easy. An easy dinner for us. Actually, I think it was the night that we had the girls that day during the day. So when we have our granddaughters that are 4 and 2, we're both literally exhausted. If we don't have something leftovers for dinner, we usually do something quick and easy because we're both, like I said, tired after chasing them. We're not used to that. That's why you have kids when you're young and not when you're old. So now I'm just going back through and pushing in and putting a little bit more in each well just to use up all this yummy goodness because you don't want any of it to go to waste. My husband is hoping that I don't use it all so I can just squirt it right in his mouth. It's good stuff. That one's got a little break in there. Who loves deviled eggs? And tell me, what is the craziest creation you've ever done? Have you ever done anything like this with jalapenos and a sweet maraschino cherries? Or have you done anything crazy like that? This is super, super yummy. We love it. And it's like I said, it's good for any occasion, really. Okay. I think we're getting to the end. Oh well. All right, so that'll be for you. You can have the rest of that. All right, so these I just want to strain. We're going to top our eggs with these. I couldn't remember if we halved them before we did.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get all these out. And I will cut them in half and then put them on top, and then I'm going to sprinkle the sesame seeds on top of that, and they're going to be done. So this is a rectangular cool and serve. This is the insert that they're sitting in. So it has a bottom, and in the bottom is where I am going to put, I have frozen inserts that go in the bottom. And then I can leave this sitting out for 4 to 6 hours, and it's going to keep my food cold. So this is a great travel tray, if you will, if you're bringing something cold with you. I've done it and used it with a little mix of crackers and fruit and cheeses for a charcuterie board, and brought it in the car, easy travel. And you know, we weren't going very far. My parents only live like 10 minutes away, but still, if you needed to go somewhere for a road trip, it's something you could keep a casserole or a frozen dish. You could, or not frozen, but a cool dish. You could keep it cool for 4 to 6 hours. That would be absolutely amazing, right? It was one of the dishes that I earned. I would have never, another one I would have never bought, and I use it all the time. All kinds of different things. That's what I love about Pampered Chef. They want us to experience the products in our kitchen, in our homes, so we have the ability to earn them, and then we can use them, and then talk about them. Why do we like them? What do we use it for? How does it help us in our daily life? All right, now I'm going to cut these in half. My fingers are probably going to be stained cherry forever. And I'm using a paring knife. How many people have these little cool paring knives? Because these are super, super awesome. So then we're going to half them, and put them on our eggs. And you can see how that just like makes it pop. Now you'll know, I like the white sesame seeds, how they contrast, but the black would look really cool, right? And that's how the picture is when you look at it online. The black sesame seeds, but the white work as well. So you can hear my kitchen helper over there. He's in the sink. How amazing is that? Does anybody have a kitchen helper? I love it when mine's home. Then he can help me. We like to be in the kitchen cooking together. Is that something that you do with your significant other? They spend time together in the kitchen, and we'll catch up from the day and see how the day went for each one of us. Then we'll sit down and have our meal together. It's another time just to catch up in this crazy world. We're going 500 miles an hour every day. And we're almost there. Awesome. Now I'm just going to throw these in here because I know my family will just grab them and eat them. And they'll look cool, right? Just a couple of little cherries thrown in there now and then. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands and then I'm going to shake that top. All right, now we're going to put our sesame seeds on. This is supposed to be black ones, but these are white. I don't know, the contrast is kind of cool, but the black does show up more, especially against the white of the eggs. So these are sweet and savory deviled eggs, and I will post the recipe in the comment. Thanks for watching.